What is up, you guys? Michael Myers here. On this video, I'm going to be doing a discussion. Today, we're going to be talking about the Friday the 13th franchise, and I have a special guest with me today, Jason Voorhees.
Yo, what's up?
So, go check out his channel. I'm going to put the link in the description. So, we're going to be talking about the Friday the 13th franchise.
Yeah.
Pretty iconic franchise.
Yeah, my favorite franchise, actually.
Yeah. And we're going to be talking about our opinions on the series and our thoughts on maybe an upcoming Friday the 13th movie.
Yeah.
Because we've been hearing a couple stuff here and there, so I just decided to just make a video about it. Alright, so we're going to ask each other some questions about the franchise itself. So I got a question for you. What is your favorite Friday movie in the whole series?
Okay, I think I'll say part 6. Now, I don't like it entirely, but it's mostly pretty good. You know, the resurrection of Jason is a little silly. It's a little like, why?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not sure what other ways he would be brought back, but that's just what they went for, and it worked.
Yeah, part 6 wasn't bad. Like, I like some stuff about it. It did had its moments.
It tried
Like
to be
the- like-
self-aware a couple of times.
Yeah, like the way they resurrected, I wasn't a big fan of that, but you know, him making him to the zombie
And then
guy
the,
or whatever.
Like, what's the actor's name or movie person? I'm not sure, but the opening was the opening like credits. Like when we see Jason, like we zoom in into his eye, then we see Jason slash the title.
Yeah.
It was more of a parody of James Bond.
Yeah.
It looked like James Bond, but with Jason Voorhees.
Yeah. My favorite Friday movie is either part 2 or part 3.
Yeah, I like.
And
part three.
and right behind is part 4. Like,
Yeah.
I honestly like the sequels, like the first 3 sequels better than the original.
Yeah, I mean, the sequel brought in some good stuff.
Yeah.
But
and
this-
it introduced Jason as, you know, the killer, the main
Yeah.
killer of the series.
Yeah, but then the sequels, like, or the first couple sequels, like, worked it a little better, kind of.
Yeah.
But, you know, after part 6, we know Jason. Now we know
As
Jason
a zombie monster.
As a zombie monster.
Yeah, and then in the first couple of sequels, he was just this normal guy behind this
Yeah.
normal,
Not normal.
deformed
Yeah.
man
Yeah.
behind the hockey mask. All right, now I got another question for you. Who is your favorite actor who played Jason Voorhees?
I'm gonna go with Kane Hodder for this one. Kane Hodder had a great performance, and he had some good like stunts he did.
Yeah.
For example, in part 7, we got a fire stunt that he actually did. So we didn't get a stuntman for that. Kane Hodder was under the hockey mask while on fire. That was pretty great. I heard he got burn marks after that. Not sure if it's entirely true, but I just like heard that.
Yeah, Kane Hodder is, of course, going to be fans' many favorite. I'm a big fan of Kane Hodder. I think he did an incredible Jason, and I think Kane Hodder started from part 7, right?
Yeah.
To Jason X.
Yeah.
And, you know, I wish Kane Hodder came back as Jason for Freddy vs. Jason.
Yeah.
I think if the role was given to Kane Hodder, I think it would have been better, because I wasn't a big fan of the design of Jason in the Freddy vs. Jason movie.
Yeah, like if we got Kane Hodder, we would have never thought of, oh, Jason. Oh, he's just some tall zombie dude.
Yeah.
Cause Freddy vs. Jason, he'd be tall like Frankenstein.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, that's one thing I didn't like about the Freddy vs. Jason movie. Jason himself, you know, it just was a little off to me.
Yeah.
But yeah. Also, I want to throw his name out there. Derek Mears, who played Jason in the remake, I think he did an incredible job, man. I think he killed it as Jason Voorhees. And I know
Yeah,
it's just a reboot.
But he still did a good job.
Yeah, and I would love to see Derek Mears come back and play as Jason again. Not in a sequel to the remake,
But we just wanna
or
see
another
Derek Mears.
remake, whatever, but another, you know, performance from Derek Mears. Derek Mears killed it as Jason Voorhees, in my opinion.
Yeah, I like how they introduced Jason in the reboot as a like a more fast moving like Because in this movie, he actually runs.
Yeah, and the remake was basically the first four movies all in one.
So we first get Pamela's
Getting her head
chopped
ripped,
off.
yeah, from part one, of course.
Then we get Jason in a hockey mask.
And the sack
Or no,
mask
sack
as
mask,
well,
sack
yeah,
mask,
from
sack
part
mask.
two. And
Then-
then we see him getting the hockey mask.
Then we see him die.
Yeah.
Well, not really die, but
Yeah. So basically, like, ever since I saw the remake, I felt like it was the first four movies all in one.
yeah.
And it wasn't bad, like, compared to other remakes. Like, compared to
No,
the
it wasn't
Nightmare remake. Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake was good. What other remakes? I think the Friday remake was better than the Halloween remake.
It was.
My opinion.
Yeah, I say that.
And
too.
of course, it's better than the It remake, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You might disagree with me because that's like your favorite movie.
Oh, it's not. It's not my favorite movie, but it's. I don't know. We're talking about Friday movies here.
Yeah, exactly. We're getting off topic, so
Yeah.
all right.
We're about to make a whole new video about that. All right, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Which one would you say better? It's a little obvious, but people have mixed opinions. So, which one would you like better, or do you like better? The original Friday the 13th or the reboot?
I mean, they're like two different movies. I mean, the original Friday movie was honestly, it's not a classic to me. Like, it's not up there with the classics.
Yeah.
But it's still a good movie. Like, I love the original Friday. But the remake, I think that it was nice that they threw Jason in there. They didn't have to, like, for the first Friday remake, they didn't just have to focus on Pamela.
Yeah.
Which I kind of liked about it because
I feel
they
like-
probably didn't know if they were going to continue the remake franchise. So I'm glad that they added, like, the main elements of the
yeah.
franchise in this one remake. But of course, the original is a great movie, and I don't know, like, that's kind of a hard question. I like the original better. That's just my opinion because it's just the way it was, done. The Friday remake isn't perfect. I mean, I did have some errors with
They're
it.
both not perfect.
Yeah, exactly. As I mentioned, the Friday movie, the original, in my opinion, is not up there with classics, but it's a good movie. So my answer for that, I would go with the original. What about you?
I have the two really, like, I'm not saying they're amazing, but they're basically both together. Like, if I would give them a ranking, 8 out of 10 both, or 9 out of 10. But I'm not sure which one I'll say better. Yeah. All right, I have another question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
If you would, like, make another Friday sequel, how would you make it?
Sequel to the remake, original?
And if you were just said,
Make a Friday movie?
yeah, what would you do?
I would honestly, give it a fresh new concept,
Okay.
like a fresh new story. You could say like a reboot, but yeah, honestly, that question is a little hard because you know me, I make, fan films. I create like my own ideas, concepts.
Yeah.
And I haven't really made or came up with a good Friday story because we haven't worked on Friday the 13th fan films other than the Michael versus Jason, but
And other than that little short film we did on Friday the 13th.
yeah,
That one
exactly.
was just like a quick, okay, Jason kidnaps someone, kills him, ends the movie. That's it.
Yeah. So I don't know, like I don't really want to go like into detail right now, but I would just make it new, fresh new concept.
Like would you change the story, like the origin? Would you change, oh, Jason is killing people because for like his mom's revenge or death?
I won't change it. I'll keep it the same, but I will add a little bit more to that,
Okay.
Maybe my own
Like these movies, like none of them explain what was happening during Pamela's slayings.
yeah.
So like, if you were in charge of that, what would you do there? Like, what would Jason be doing? Just chilling somewhere, or would he be watching?
While the Pamela Voorhees thing is going on.
Yeah.
What would I would do with Jason, like
Yeah.
during those parts?
Yeah.
I would, I, I think I would, show Jason, like, his struggle, you could say.
Uh-huh.
I will show more of him as a kid, you could say.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just would try to do my best, get ideas, inspiration from the original movies, and of course bring in my own flavor to it.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're gonna be talking about any upcoming Friday the 13th movies, our thoughts about it. I've been doing a couple research on the next Friday movie. We haven't really gotten much, but um let's just get into it. So, what are your thoughts on the next Friday movie if they make another one?
Well, I don't want them to change so much that it just becomes like ridiculous.
Yeah, keep it
okay,
original.
keep it classic. I don't want them to do the exact same thing again. But like what you said, give it a fresh new start.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't like people are saying like the next Friday movie will be a sequel or a remake.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would like to see
I would
either one of them because
Because if we got a sequel
they
to
could
like the original movie,
they could
not the
explain
first-
some stuff. Like
Yeah.
they could explain stuff, especially now that it's like a new generation movie. They could like do more.
modern things.
Yeah, yeah.
And but if they made an official sequel to like Jason X or Freddy vs. Jason, how are they gonna explain that? Since Jason X takes place 2010, I believe, and Freddy vs. Jason takes place 2003, maybe.
Honestly, like I don't think that they would make a sequel to Freddy vs. Jason or Jason X.
'Cause,
Like if they make
yeah.
a sequel, I don't think they're gonna continue off of the last Jason movie. I think if they were to make a sequel, they're either gonna make a sequel to the remake, or I think they're just gonna make a sequel to maybe the original, just like they're doing with Halloween.
Yeah, yeah.
Like they're going back, explaining
like,
stuff.
They're like they're trying to forget everything that happened, all the ridiculous
Yeah.
stuff they chose to do. So like we're just gonna make a sequel to the original.
Yeah, like I would like to see like that, like a fresh new start.
Yeah.
And a remake is fine too because, it's fine if they do it right. They have to do it right. But either one, as I said, a sequel or remake, I just excited for it. It's a Friday movie, so
Yeah.
I would like to see Kane Hodder back. I mean, I don't know if he could still play Jason now, but
Yeah.
if they were to find a new actor for Jason, I hope they get the right one. Not too tall, not too.
Like we're
you
not
know.
going. I don't want to see The Rock playing Jason. Like
Yeah,
what is that?
exactly. Yeah, and
I want I want just a fresh Jason. Like I'm not sure if I want a tall, huge Jason like Freddy vs. Jason, or if we want a regular size kind of Michael Myers original type person.
yeah, like they can make Jason big, but not like exaggerated big.
Yeah, I mean Freddy vs. Jason already went a little overboard, but
Yeah,
I was kind of okay with that.
yeah.
But after Freddy vs. Jason, that was like how we knew him now. And after part 6, we knew him as a zombie. So
Yeah.
it changed a lot of things and our thoughts.
Yeah, and the next Friday movie, from what the research I've done, they said that the original Friday the 13th producer, Sean Cunningham, I believe that was his name, or one of the producers behind the Friday series, is trying to come back and actually try this new film,
Yeah.
And that would be pretty cool because you got the original producer who was there on board since the beginning, and he knows, the whole
like John Carpenter. And
yeah,
stuff.
exactly. Yeah, he knows the whole concept of it. So
Yeah.
I think if they have that with this, I think it would just be more of a secure thing and more of a how do you say it? More of a for sure thing,
Yeah.
And I just think if they were to get the people who were in it in the past, bring them
Yeah.
back for this, I think they might get this film in the right track.
Yeah. See, look, we Victor Miller. I'm not sure what he had to do. He had to do with the original Friday movies. He had something to do with them. I'm not sure what he was, but he was part of them. And I heard he's actually suing Paramount, and that's why we haven't been getting a Friday movie with.
Yeah, we have all that. We have all that Friday the 13th lawsuit, whatever the hell is going
Yeah.
on. I honestly don't know too much about it, and correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if you know, but from what I heard, the lawsuit started over the video game.
It did. I think it did because we were promised from the video game like DLC and other characters and
Yeah,
stuff, but we can't because
the lawsuit.
the lawsuit.
Yeah.
They can't use the characters. For example, they couldn't like when they were first making it, they wanted to get the original actors to like
Voice them.
voice the characters in the game, but but they couldn't. So now they had to make their own characters based on the original ones.
Yeah, yeah. Like honestly, like I even heard that the reason they haven't made a Friday movie was because of the video game, and honestly, like when the whole video game idea came about, like when we first heard they were gonna make a Friday game, like I was feeling whatever because honestly, I just don't think that horror like movies, horror characters, any horror genre should be taken to video games. That's just my
Yeah.
opinion because I think horror should just stay in one element. And I know, and yeah, exactly. And I heard they're already planning to come out with more horror games, and
Yeah.
that's like I just don't think that I think that would change the look, the vision of the horror genre.
Yeah, I feel like one day people would think of the Friday the 13th franchise and they'll think of video games instead of the movies, which is
Yeah.
I'm worrying about that.
Yeah, me too. Like that's why I don't really I'm not really too a big fan if they make horror games or anything like that.
Yeah.
I mean, the Friday game is fun. Like I've played it a couple of times, but over time it just got me kind of bored of it, so I just kind of
Yeah.
stopped playing it. But
And we
I
also
mean,
got
for
other
gamers,
ones.
horror gamers, it's great.
It's
I
great.
believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just think if they make these horror characters, these horror this horror stuff into video games, I just think that gives the younger audience to horror. And honestly, horror isn't really supposed to be for, little kids,
Yeah.
and you know how little kids are. They like to they're gamers basically.
Yeah.
So, I just think they should have not done the game and then just focus on a better movie. That is just my opinion.
Yeah, like we were I believe the a Friday movie was supposed to come out last year, but it was canceled.
Yeah, it was. Was it last year? 2017.
year, yeah.
Yeah, it was supposed to come out the beginning of the year, February, I believe so, January or February. But they ended up canceling that movie, and I believe it was a remake. They ended up canceling it because I'm pretty sure the same company that was behind the movie, Paramount.
I mean, that was
I don't even know, but the company canceled it because they came out with the Rings movie that came out last year, and I saw that movie in the theater and I fell asleep. So I really hated that movie. So I was really pissed off. I'm all like, why the fuck would they cancel the Friday movie to
And
make
give
this
us a
shitty ring movie? Exactly. Like, who gives a shit about the rings? Like, Jason of course has more fans, but anyway. That's basically it about this discussion. We're excited for a Friday movie. I'm really excited because we haven't seen a movie since 2009. It's about to be
Yeah.
10 years.
Yeah, it's about to be 10 years next
Yeah.
year, and
Honestly, I
Like-
think a Friday movie should be out by the 2020s.
yeah,
I think they just need to finish this generation,
yeah.
and then just get the stuff, whatever the hell they're doing, Conjuring, Insidious, and all that bullcrap they're doing now. I think they're just gonna wait till they finish all of that, and maybe the next generation, the 2020s, is when they bring more of the iconic killers back. But I'm excited.
I would like to see a more modern kind of Friday movie. The technology, sometimes it can get a little annoying because we're gonna in a Friday movie. Are we gonna be seeing people on social media?
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
Jason behind him or something.
Yeah, that's the type of stuff I don't like to see, and I think I hope they don't do that with the new Halloween movie because I kind of feel like it kind of will because it's supposed to take place in 2018, but honestly would not like to see that. I just would rather see them keep it original, and they could throw some modern stuff in there, stuff that they couldn't, stuff that they couldn't do back then, and improve it for now, but keep it under control. They have to know what they're doing,
Yeah.
Especially with the new Halloween movie. They've been claiming they're taking it serious as hell. supposedly
already got
it
an
lives
R
up to
rating.
the original.
We already got an official R rating for blood, gore, violence,
Yeah,
nudity,
yeah,
all that other
and also
stuff.
the gore. I'm not a huge fan of gore because I just think they exaggerate it so much that it's not even scary no more. And the jump scares is too like they're so annoying. Like the Nightmare on Elm Street remake is a perfect example. Every 5-10 minutes there was a jump scare, and I don't want to see
And,
that with
like,
these new
most
movies.
of the dreams in the remake of Nightmare on Elm Street, we just saw them. Okay, like it just ends with boo.
Yeah,
That's all it ends with.
yeah, exactly.
Or like, it's like really quiet. Like you know when a jump scare is coming.
Yeah, like it's no fucking
Surprise.
yeah. So that's what I don't like about it, and that's one huge problem I have with nowadays horror movies.
They're
That's
focused
why I
on
don't.
scary.
Yes, that's why I don't support horror movies nowadays as much. I just keep it classic.
Yeah.
But,
They used to be like more simple, and it was creepy. That's like when it was simple.
Yeah,
And now when they're making things look more scary.
more
the-
exaggerated. It's not
Yeah.
even scary. It's annoying.
Yeah. Like for example, when we saw Pennywise in 1990, we loved him. He was great. But
He was scary as shit. I was scared of Penny. Once someone showed me a Pennywise clip, the Georgie scene when I was a little kid. I was scared as shit. I couldn't sleep for 2 days.
And with the new movie that came out last year, I feel like they were going for scary. They were going for
Yeah,
trying to be
especially if you look at the damn trailers, man. And then all that CGI shit. CGI fucks up movies too.
It wasn't that great.
Yeah. But I guess that's about it. We kind of got a little off topic, but yeah, basically that's our thoughts and opinions about the Friday movie, the Friday franchise, any remakes, whatever.
Yeah.
But tell me what you guys think about the Friday franchise. What you guys would like to see in the next Friday movie?
What would you like a new Friday movie? Even
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna say yes. If you do, what would you want to see in it?
Yeah. So, and who would you guys like to see? What
Play.
actor play Jason?
Yeah.
So, I guess that's about it. I will be doing more discussion videos real soon, different kinds of topics with other people and by myself. So, yeah. So, that's about it.
Yeah.
So, thank you guys for watching, and we're out of here. Peace out.
Peace.